I got some good news, folks, but some possible questionable good news. You guys check this out. The Treasury Department will announce on Wednesday afternoon that Harriet Tubman, an African American who freed hundreds of slaves to freedom, will replace a slave-holding Andrew Jackson on the center of the new $20 note, according to Treasury official, while newly popular Alexander Hamilton will remain on the face of the $10 bill. Other depictions of women and civil rights leaders will also be a part of the new currency designs. The new designs from the Bureau of Engraving and Printing will be made public in 2020 in time for the centennial of women's suffering and the 19th Amendment to the Constitution. None of the bills, including a $5 note, will reach circulation until the next decade. It was unclear whether the details of the unexpectedly sweeping changes will win over some women's groups who had sharply criticized Treasury Secretary Jacob J. Lew for reneging on his 10-month-old commitment to put a woman's face on the $10 bill, which is the one currently in line for the anti-counterfeit makeover. So, this is good because, we get to see a black woman who is a historical figure who did something extremely courageous given the time being that her actions were done on the $20 bill. Besides that rooster neck, turkey, Elvis hair wearing motherfucker Andrew Jackson. So, I'm glad to see that, Harriet Tubman will be on the $20 bill. Now, what questions me about is that a lot of times here in America, racism is very slick and it's very subtle. And a lot of people are not up on game, or they don't realize when they're being insulted, or they don't realize when racism is right in front of their face. They just think that, we live in this post-racial society, which is incorrect. So, I hope they don't have Harriet Tubman on there looking crazy, or, they got her with the, the hair net and shit around her head, and, looking basically like a slave or somebody that's getting ready to clean up some white folks' houses. So, I hope they don't have it looking crazy, because there are pictures out there where Harriet Tubman does look dignified. So that's questionable. Me personally, I'm glad to see a woman on there, because we do need a woman on the bill, considering all of our currency here in the U.S. have men on there. So I'm not taking that away. I truly think that we should have a woman on there, before anybody else, even a historical black male figure. But I would like to see him put Malcolm X. Now, I know that's wishful thinking, but, if I had a wish or for someone to be on some currency, it would be Malcolm X, because I think putting Malcolm X's face on currency, something that we use every single day, would not only keep our people, meaning the black community's mind and eyes aware of where we come from and some of the things that Malcolm would speak about that we're dealing with here in 2016 still, but it also will, I would say, show white folks what time it is too, because we all know, you guys that have read books on Malcolm, or even if you've seen the Spike Lee joint or whatever, Malcolm X didn't take no shit. He was somebody who came out there and spoke his mind, spoke his truth, and spoke reality. And a lot of white folks, thought he was, a reverse racist, or, he hated white folks and all that, but really he wanted better for his people. And I think Malcolm is somebody that, we don't always talk about, but I am glad to see that there will be a black woman who is a historical figure that, like I said, did something courageous, that will be on my $20 bill in the year of 2020. I'm glad to see that, because, when I have children, or, you guys have children out there, when your kids get that $20 bill and they say, oh, mommy or daddy, who is that? You can explain to them who that is, instead of giving them money and you seeing some white man face on there as if black Americans have never contributed to this country when we built this country. But, that's my opinion on it. And I did do a video on this, I believe last year sometime. It might have been a year before. So this has been in the works, but it's official now. And, I think with Hillary out there and everything now, they kind of want to cater to women, because I think people are realizing that women have been brushed under the rug with a lot of things. And I know, we all deal, especially as black Americans, we all deal with separate issues. There's things that black women go through that black men don't understand. There's things that the black male goes through that black women don't understand. So I think that's important, that we are honored, and we are honored for our contributions to this country, past or present. But you guys give me your feedback on this change. I'm out. Peace.